Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Moneyville County, where you may notice this. Basically, I tried to record an episode, it didn't record properly, but I couldn't revert the save because I turned off autosaves for some reason. So, basically, this is what we did. Basically everything you see. Got passenger line set up, it's quite busy. Got new trains unlocked, so I've got the new trains on this line. The line runs from Whitehaven because this bit of track is very busy. Fuel gets delivered to Moneyville, or oil is turned to fuel, gets shipped to Moneyville by truck, and also back to Killingworth, which is a new town where the oil plant is, on the same train to deliver to here. There we go. And we can press play. There we go. That's kind of what we did. Yeah, this line has 3 trains and yet it's still like... Could get more oil, crude oil, whatever. This is going around to Fulton, so it kind of uses this curve of track. And here's the passenger train, which is full. We could do with another train, like I said. Right, so what are we going to do in this episode? Could we build another passenger line somewhere? It's not really anywhere. We can have a look. There's going to be a line off Whitehaven that comes through with this way, kind of to Bawtry via Withensea. We could build this, to be honest. And then I might switch up some of the routes. I mean, maybe we'll build to Bawtry now, because there's also a line that's going to go from Tunbridge Wells to Bawtry to Brightlingsea. And then probably up to Lymington, though I haven't worked that one out yet. There's also, I don't know, there's also this one which would go through Lostwithiel. Go around to West Kirby. There's Kidsgrove we could do. I think, yeah, we'll go off Whitehaven. Do another bridge, and we're heading for Withensea. We're gonna need to, we'll come to here, but then we're gonna need to get a bridge going. So we're probably gonna need to raise it up a bit. There we go. Build one of the more modern bridges, even though it's the 1850s, just because it looks nicer and it'll be better for us in the future. Wow, this is costing a ton. At least we have money coming in now. Could we get any industrial processes set up near here? Yes, we could. There's this whole, basically, this line here. Tools we can also bring to Whitehaven, Westerham, Nailsworth. It's a lot actually. Because there are so many, what I'm going to do is I am going to have a track curve here, which is basically going to bend round into this bit of track here. So we're going to take off this signal here, we're going to switch this one out for this one. We're going to put a signal here, and a non-one-way one here. We're going to get this one here, that'll do. And either side the level crossings, why not? 3 million, right. Because we're gonna slightly switch some of the train lines around, we're not gonna change how many trains are on them, each of them now. So we're heading up to Withensea, which I think we're gonna get. It's kind of come through the middle actually, or maybe kind of have a station facing this way that then, because we're gonna have to, we might do the industrial line by train as well. It's just really digging in here, right. We have got space to put it in the middle here. Let's have one of these stations. Ooh, that's just going to be slightly off. Withensea. Trying to work out whether we're going to have a line that goes all the way to Winchcombe. If we're going to do. Stuff. So I'm actually going to go for 3 tracks here. Stick to 160. Like there. So the tracks are kind of coming along here. There we go. So it's kind of... Is there going to be one this away from Withensea? Probably not. It's probably just going to be bend in. So this one's going to kind of... To be honest, I'll do it as like 70 limit. Then it will slowly slow down. That's actually quite nice. And this one will literally just go at 30. Like this, because we're going to do a little branch line. We're also going to do it as a line that goes like that, a track that goes like that, and then it's going to run up to the tool factory. And we're going to do it a bit of a passing loop here just in case it's useful. There we go. Then this tools factory is going to have 3 platforms at 240, because it's an industrial place. There we go. And essentially the line's just going to come in like this. And it's going to bend up into these 2. It's a bit of a dig in. Kind of did that without thinking, so we'll just leave it. So what we're then going to do is we're then going to have tracks coming out of here. I don't think that's coming in here, so we'll leave it. Is that going to come into here? Yeah, maybe. To be honest, there'll be more trains coming out this way anyway, I think. And this way, it's essentially just going to run straight for a bit. A bit like the other one, it's then going to merge into a single track to bend onto the main line. Because why not? I feel like it. And then it's going to cross over. So this is going to bend around to there as well. And I think we're going to have... Can this cut across to there? No, but I think we're going to have a train depot as well near here. Which is going to run... be like... here. This is going to be a bit of a weird placement for a train depot, but... it means that this can run around to... here. Which means that it can run on lines out of the tools plant. Can also then run around to here to run onto this line, but also is then going to be a track that kind of links back round to this line. There we go. Complicated track layouts, but it'll work well, I think. roads can not be one way, as trains may want to go back to the depot, I don't know. We'll just do a random signal there as well. Here we go. And then, after Within Sea, it's all going to be 40 miles an hour leaving the station. Just going to kind of... So these two tracks are kind of going to bend around here. Too much slope. Must be to do with the level crossing. It's not that bad, I bet we could... The road could rebuild itself. Pause. There we go. This is going to run straight out, this one. We've got an autosave, which is good, because it means I can always go back to this save. Right. But then I'm going to let them come out. For this platform, and to be honest, we'll just do a full-on crossover. Like that. And then also, just in case they want to go from the tools plant to the other line, we're just going to kind of do a bit of a crossover here, and then completes over here. There we go. We could do it from like here, but now we'll leave it. So then we'll have a line that goes up to the planks factory. Then we'll probably do like a little bit of a town here, I'm thinking. Tiny one. We're not going to base it on reverse cargo because tools and planks don't have the same type of carriage. We can do our nice little passenger station. It's going to only have one platform, literally, down here. Because it is going to be, basically, it's going to come all the way up to Winchcombe, but it's kind of going to follow the cargo route. The cargo route's actually going to be the main line. So 60 miles an hour, we'll set it to. We've got some kind of slightly uneven terrain around here, which means we're going to have to do it in small segments. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to come up towards the planks factory. And then this is basically just going to come out of here, bend on, like that. So, the planks station, we're just going to carry on these tracks a bit. Cargo buildings. We're just literally going to go for 2 platforms. 160 metres, it's going to be a fairly chill, low-key station. Just straight on the main line. Then, we're going to send literally like one track. It's literally going to be a single track all the way up here. We're going to have cargo station over here, which is going to be 2 platforms, which we're going to need to press play for. So, essentially, I'm going to do a crossover here. Then, I'm going to come straight out the station. We've got a couple of million. Let's just pause it. We're then going to have a crossover here. But then, we're going to get one track to kind of basically do this. Though not 300 million, because I don't want to spend that much money. So we are going to be almost. Terrain's just a bit awkward anyway, I think, here. There we go, and that's single track all the way. Now what will essentially happen with this one is it will bend round so that this one essentially we'll just kind of run up to here. And this will kind of bend in, bend round, run up to there, and then we'll kind of make it so that it's double track here, so there's a bit of a passing loop. And then literally we're just gonna do this. We're not even gonna do a full crossover. It's just gonna come out of this platform, but it's all gonna be a double track through the station for the passenger line. But just after the station, it's then gonna merge back into single track. It's going to go up to Winchcombe. This is just going to be a little branch line, by the way. So single track up to here. We could build like a little bit of a town somewhere. We just build the station in. Like here. This is going to be an awkward... Oh no, that track connects fine. What about this one? This is going to be a bit awkward. There. Then we're going to build another town here. Morley. So this is going to be called Morley, now this station. There we go, and then it's going to kind of come into Winchcombe, so it's going to need another bit of a passing loop because the treat stations like signals, so it's quite possible for trains to like go to stations. So if we don't do enough passing loops, the trains have the potential to get stuck. And then we're just going to go into Winchcombe. We're just going to build a track like 1, 2, 3, 4. The line will then basically bend off like that. That's not cheap, but I don't think there's much of a better option. It's going to come into Winchcombe, and then essentially just after the station it'll go like boom, boom. So that's the whole setup for that one. And then past Withensea it's going to run around to Bawtry. Which, I don't know, I think the main line, there'll be kind of main line that goes up from Tunbridge Wells to Brightlingsea, as they're both quite big towns, so we could do the kind of thing in this town where there are like 2 stations that are kind of like at different ends of the town. That would be quite fun, because don't forget this is the 1850s. They're not always thinking about passengers, they're mostly thinking about money. These what at the time were private rail companies, so this one always errors if I try to do it. Let's just do one platform, literally. We're literally just gonna... That doesn't... To a station here that then... There's gonna be a road that just like goes up here. And then like, yeah, the stations connect. And that works. And the lines aren't even gonna connect. So that's how Bawtry will run. I'm just gonna extend the tracks out a bit, so the town knows where it can and can't build. And then this line here is going to kind of come out at 35 miles an hour, just for this little bit, because we're also going to need to merge it into one. Then it'll be 70 miles an hour, because I feel like doing 70 miles an hour. Money, we're in debt. Come on. Let's get some more lines built. We're literally so close to getting like loads of stuff set up as well. Because once this is set up, we'll get all the wood, tools, whatever stuff set up, as well as the passenger line. We'll rejig the passenger lines actually. So I think I'm going to make one that runs from like from Thatcham to the moment Thatcham to Tunbridge Wells and Moneyville to Bawtry. I think it's going to be the plan, but we'll think about it, because there are lots of possibilities. Or I could just extend the one from Tunbridge Wells to come round to Bawtry, though that's kind of most of a circle, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think, actually, because people will just have to change if they want to go to somewhere else, and they might not be doing the whole distance anyway, and it's just more about having the passenger lines. Or maybe we could just bring this as a whole separate passenger line, like Bawtry to Moneyville. And then take the one from Tunbridge Wells up to one stop to Westerham. That might be an idea. For now, at least. It will be the straight line. It's kind of like this. There we go. And that is connected. Right. So once we've done some signals, this side of Withersea, we can't even afford this. Fire. It's come on, let's have some money, not minus 900,000, please. The one thing I did also do in the last episode is take out, like, maximum loan, so we can't take any more out. So we just literally just need to wait for trains to make money. Okay, there's this one, that's the passenger train. The oil train's making its way over. Got anything coming into Killingworth? Yeah, that one will make money. It's one that's just arrived, which will have made some money as well. So yeah. That's right. That's enough money to get signals set up. So this is a bit of a low-key line, so it's not going to have many signals. There we go. And there's going to be signal approaching then, literally like that. Actually, we might do some in the middle. There we go, extra capacity. We'll do one there, like that. And literally, signals coming in there. Signals coming in there. We'll do one way there, we'll do one way coming into here. One coming out of there. Then signal here, because it's a passing loop. It comes into Winchcombe, right. So let's set up the line. So first of all, we'll have a Withensea, Leicester, Morley, Winchcombe, Morley, Leicester line. So that is our Withensea to Winchcombe passenger. Whitehaven to Tunbridge Wells, we're going to change it so it's no longer Whitehaven to Tunbridge Wells. So once we're actually going to do this, and then it's going to come up to Westerham. There we go. Correct platform. Good. No, not correct platform. So this is now our Westerham. Tunbridge Wells, and we're going to call it Westerham to Tunbridge Wells passenger. And then we're going to do a new line. It's going to go Bawtry, Withensea, Whitehaven, and to Moneyville. We're going to skip, what's it called, Minster. We're going to make this run into the only unused platform at Moneyville, platform 1. Which I think, yeah, that navigates the crossovers how I would like. Actually, I don't know, it's fine. I prefer it if it used that one actually, so I might just slow this one down to 25. Because that's how to discourage users. If I just made these 35. There we go. Hang on, that's not what I wanted to do. Need to rebalance this. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. Let's just put this back to 30, put this back to 30, put this down to 20. Still uses that to kind of... I want it to just kind of come along to the next one, then come down. 15. Just really like, I don't know. Still wants to use that one. I want it to come down to the next one to then cross over. Okay, 10 miles an hour. Still uses that. I don't think it makes much of a difference at this point. Well, I don't really know. We just do this, but keep that. Still does it. I just let it do whatever it wants. It's not getting in any other train's way particularly. Where it crosses over, so it's fine. So anyway, Moneyville, Whitehaven, correct platform there. Withensea. There we go. So this is not going to be so used, this train line. It's going to be quite a quiet one, actually. Just Moneyville to Bawtry passenger. This one probably won't have as many trains as the other ones. Just because... Oh yeah, we're also going to need cargo routes. So there we go, that's going to be Leicester Wood Logs, I think it is, 1. Yeah, Leicester Logs 1. This is going to be Leicester Lot. Prefer it if it didn't actually use that platform. If it just used this platform, this is going to be Leicester Logs 2. And then, out of whichever platform it feels like, Withensea Planks. Yeah, that's fine, that platform. So yeah. And then, tools. We haven't got a cargo stop in Withensea, which we want to sort out the roads anyway. That doesn't work because there's a crossover there. Could we get a road across here? Yes. Could we get one across here? Maybe. There we go. Make it kind of weird. Works. We could just do this one by truck, though I'd love to bring it in. Hang on, I know what I could do. Unfortunate thing is that this is all... When you build a train line parallel to a platform, a track in a station, it kind of builds it in like these awkward, really tiny segments. There we go. So what we can do, so we can, in tracks, just use this and then platforms. Put a cargo platform here. We can put a cargo building, though passengers can use this too somehow. On that side, connect the track back up again. There we go, that kind of uses both. And then we're going to use a different train for this because it's not the same cargo carriage. We're going to go, that's Withensea Tools. And then we're going to Whitehaven is probably the next one we're going to do. Which is, where are these tools required? Like down this end. What would happen if we just cut a... Actually, we could do it like here. How much would that cover? That doesn't cover that much, actually. We could just, if we put it on play mode to make some money, cut a cargo train station, like, right here. Doesn't have to be a long platform, to be honest, because it's not, like, being used to store goods. So this covers a lot of that good. And literally, 40 miles an hour. We haven't got that. There we go. We're going to have to remove that signal. There we go. It's 50, the crossover tricks. There we go. That'll do. So that's Whitehaven set up. Which for now, yeah. I'll run that to Whitehaven and back. So that is Whitehaven tools. Now we have a lot of these routes set up, but we don't actually have the money to put trains on them yet. So let's just magically cut to the point where we have enough money to buy some trains. Okay, so we now have 9 million. I also got a, off camera, got a third train on this line, so it's doing a bit better. So now let's go depot here. We will want steam. We'll take Borsigs for everything. Do a double Borsig with 68 capacity. It's going to take up most of the money. 3 of those. No, hang on, not all 3. Hang on. So we'll take 1 on logs 1, 1 on logs 2, and 1 on planks. Because in this production chain, 2 planks goes to... No, 2 logs goes to 1 plank. But then 1 plank goes to 1 tool. So that's that. That's most of the money already gone. For now, we're going to get a simple train on the with and seater winch come. It's only a single locomotive as well, this one. It's quite an easy line. It's not that hilly, which is good. Yeah, it's quite flat. That's good. And then we want something to run to get planks to make tools, something to get the tools to Wither and Sea, something to get the tools to Whitehaven, and then finally something on the passenger line. We just take off all of these, put an extra Borsig on. This is going to be quite a beefy train on this line, but there's only going to be 1 of them, I think. So, if we wait for almost 3 million, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Still going. Still waiting. It's gone down. That's not nice for us. Yeah, let's hope that it actually goes back up again, the money. Yeah, it's gone back up again. Oh, it's gone back down again. Brilliant. Still waiting. 2 million at the moment. You know what, let's just cut to the point where I have all the trains set up. Oh, maybe not actually. We've made some progress. So that's that. We then need something. We've actually, no, we've got the planks line going, so we need something to take the tools to both places, basically. That's it. So, that's going to be the easy tools train, which is literally just going to be the one that goes. Because it's boxcar that carries tools. 28 capacity, I think I'm going to do at the moment. Or even less, to be honest. Just a 1 million train to take the tools back to the nearby town, because, like, it's not actually that far. 600 million. Oh, okay, it's gone down again, brilliant. It's just fluctuating like it always is. Nice too. Okay, 926, 935. Come on. Got it. And this will go on with Sea Tools. Then it would be lovely to get a Whitehaven Tools train set up, but I'm afraid we don't have much money to do it. Okay, 1.145 million. And then we can be done with buying trains. Come on. We're even in debt. So let's just have a look at how everything's doing, to be honest. So there are some passengers waiting here for this train, which is half full. That's an achievement. Just heading in towards Withensea at the moment. Loads of people waiting for it. Probably all the people who thought that was their only way out of Withensea. There we go. It's going out almost full, yeah. This is not full. This is over full. Some sort of misbalance there. Yeah, because that's getting 66 of the shipment, and that's getting 334 of the shipment. Brilliant. This train is on its way. Planks, well, there will be planks for it. Once that train once it gets in. Ooh. Pause. Steam. We're going to get the Borsig. We're going to get probably 32 for Whitehaven Tools. Brilliant. And that should be everything. So, I'm still wondering whether to add any more towns to this route, but for now it's quite a quiet route, to be honest, this one. How's our crude oil doing? I think it's doing okay. The numbers have actually decreased a bit, so we'll leave that. This is requiring more transport. Okay. If you want more transport, we'll add some extra wagons. So it gets up to 85. That's going to cost us that much money? Come on. There we go. And then this will upgrade once it gets more oil. So it's all on cycle. This line has still got the old types of trains. I don't think this line really needs 3 trains anymore. So we're actually gonna we're gonna sell this one. It's the quietest one, because I think, I mean, that's not going to make us back much money from selling it, but it just means that we're not paying as much to maintain trains, because they were mainly being used on the core section, which has now got multiple routes running down it. And here is, yeah, that's only got 21 people on board. Here's this train just coming in now. Yeah, that's not that busy. But it's just the one train on this line, so it will build up. Because the frequency is probably the worst. Because if we look at our lines, first of all, mostly making money, that's good. But if you look at frequency, I mean, these are all truck lines. But yeah, that's the worst frequency of a passenger line. These two are the same, which is good. This one's 14 minutes because it's a shorter line, Withensea to Winchcombe, yeah. So, passenger numbers can build up, and Bawtry's not that big a place. Withensea's not that big a place, and then it joins the main line, so. Whereas this line's going to be much more popular because Killingworth is quite big, Tunbridge Wells is quite big. And yeah, for most of it, well, kind of, and then it goes all the way up to Westerham, because why not? Why not kind of give the routes some overlap, and then once we expand this line to either to, I expect Oswestry, but possibly also to Enfield, we will then switch it up, probably get the line from Thatcham, upgrade the trains to so that they're bigger to carry on, and then get literally the Bawtry one's probably always just going to terminate at Moneyville. Though theoretically we could make it terminate at Whitehaven, but I don't see much point in that for now, because Moneyville's such a big place, it's going to be such a big interchange. Because it's getting a bit more ship production. This is having to wait. Yeah, this signal block is long enough, which is good. Okay, so I think we'll end the episode for here. Well, including the bits I did on camera that then turned out to be off camera because it didn't record properly. We've got a new line that goes through from Moneyville to Tunbridge Wells. We've got this new line to Bawtry as well, so we've got Withensea, Winchcombe and Tunbridge Wells are already pre-existing towns on this map, and Bawtry, Leicester, Morley, Killingworth and Filton were all new. So I think it's been a success. And hopefully we are getting some tools now. This Withensea tools, yeah, is coming in. So is Whitehaven tools, so for the end of the episode we are definitely going to get some tools delivered. Oh, that one, hang on, that one already has. And so is this one. Okay. These trains don't need to be this big at the moment, but we'll still upgrade capacity on our other lines. Yeah, this is slowly getting more of the shipment, because they've kind of got to balance it between the two. There we go. Good. And this is going back with a full load. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.